Hey everybody, it's Beth Gaff with the Peabody Public Library. That's Miss Beth to some of you kids out there. Welcome back to another session of Fun with Robotics. Today we're going to be looking at circuits and different kinds of snap circuits that are available out there, as well as circuit type kits that are available out there. So hopefully you can get a better idea of what the kids have been doing while we've been doing robotics in the schools by taking a look at our reveal and review of circuits. Now, keep in mind that circuits do have several kits out there, and I will post some of those in our class today of the different kinds of kits. I'm only going to be reviewing one type, but they're all very similar as far as the way that they are set up. So I don't want to waste any more time. I'm really excited about our session today. So let's get going with circuits.
I wanted to go over what the concepts are for actually using circuits, and this is just touching the surface on some of those standards. This does meet a lot of the Indiana state standards for the kids in the school systems in various locations. So, like I said, this is just skimming the surface, this list here. I didn't think I needed to elaborate on every single thing, but you can most definitely look up the Indiana state standards, and a lot of these are meeting those criterias by just grasping and understanding basic principles of electronics. So I just wanted to include this list for you, and I'm sure that you could also read up on it to find out how and what the benefits are of working with circuits.
Today we're going to be doing a reveal and review of snap circuits, as well as a different kit. This is called Popular Playthings is the name of that. But we're going to try a couple of these different ones. But the first one that we're going to start with is the actual snap circuits. So I'm going to pull that out. This is our snap circuits. Now, snap circuits makes a lot of different kinds of kits that you can buy. The library currently has probably about 7 or 8 of the different kinds of kits that they offer. Some are geared just towards sound, some are geared just towards light. Some of them are building. We have an architect snap circuits. This particular one is just building over 200 different exciting projects. So it does say that it's geared for 8+ years old. However, in the experience that I've had with the way that it is, I've been able to make the younger kids be able to do some of the easier projects, which makes it a little bit more universal in age than just the 8+. So just kind of opening up the box here. So I'm going to tilt it back down. I'm going to open up my box. Inside of my box, I have a really nice book that it comes with. And inside my book, it not only shows me pictures of what exactly it is I'm putting together, but it gives me an explanation of how I should be working that particular project. It also comes, let me see if I can tilt this up. All my pieces are everywhere, but it comes with the board. So the board kind of lays out here along with our book. Now, a lot of times the kids like to go in and do their own experimenting, and that's completely fine. I don't normally have a problem with it, except for the fact that if they need any assistance or help, I really can't help them if they're not using the book, because I'm not sure 100% of what kind of a circuit isn't actually making that kind of connection. So we're going to start with a simple project, and this is where it might be geared a little bit more towards your younger kids. So we're going to do a simple electric light and switch, project 1. The earlier projects are your easier projects, and then the farther back you get, the more extreme the projects get. Okay, so if you start up front, they're a little bit safer, but then once we start getting into the back of these, they start getting a little bit harder. So with my project 1, what I normally tell the kids, and this is for any parents out there that are wanting to show or teach their kids how to do circuits, you can buy these circuits on Amazon. That's where we've gotten all of our kits to be able to do circuits with. I just count out pieces and I tell them we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to do this project. The big piece here is our battery pack. So I'm going to grab my battery pack. Now you can have them follow the grid that lines it up 1, 2, 3, ABC if you want, because that's how our board is displayed. It's hard to see on here, but it has a 1, 2, 3 ABC on the side. I'm just going to kind of put it somewhere for the moment, and then you can. Each piece has snaps on the bottom, snaps on the top. Snaps on the bottom go on the board. Snaps on the top allow you to attach other things. Now, this is kind of done in layers. So we want to start with our bottom layer first. So we're going to grab this piece because this piece go on top of it as well as that. So this is an L4. So I'm going to look in my box for an L4 and I'm going to put that where it belongs. There's my L4. The next one's my green switch that slides from back, from side to side. And it's going to go here. So you can kind of see how it's set up according to the way it is in the book. And now we're going to grab our blue connecting pieces. So I need 1 3 that connects here. And I need 2 2s. And I'm just getting all those pieces out of my box. It comes with everything I need. And our batteries aren't in right. Somebody has gone and taken all of our batteries out. So we are going to put them back in. There we go. There we go. That is a simple light and switch. So we can see the light has come on. If I turn it off, I can turn it back on. So that's a simple light switch, teaching them a little bit about electricity. Now we're going to try the next number 2, which is a space war. And these are the pieces that I need for my space war. So I'm going to take my circuits off of here, take all my pieces apart. I am still going to need that switch as well as my push switch. So what I usually tell them to do is go ahead and just gather your pieces. Don't worry about where they go right now. Let's just gather them up. So this is my speaker. So I'm going to grab my speaker. Got both green pieces, which are these 2 down here. I need a U3. Here's my U3. I'm going to need a number 5, 2, 3, 3 3s, a 4. All right, let's get those out. So I need a 5, 2 3s, a 4, and a 2. So those are all the pieces that I'm going to need for this project. So now I'm just going to start to build it. So I'm going to move my battery pack, get my pieces out of the way here. I'm going to move my battery pack down a little bit. I'm going to go in layers. So my number 4 piece is coming out here. I have a 5 that's going to be up here. Oh no, it needs to go up 1. I have a 3 that connects here. A 3. I need this piece here. That's going to go right here. All right, and then I need a 3 that goes here. My 2 that goes here. I've got a push switch that goes there. And I have a, oh, I need another 3. Okay. Oh, wait, my speaker. And my speaker goes there. Okay. So here is my setup. Just like it is on my book. Okay. And now I'm going to turn it on. That's pretty cool. So it says, oh, cool. So by pushing this, it changes our sounds. Turning this on. I guess whatever sound is on there. So very cool. It says build the circuit shown on the left, which uses Space War integrated circuit. Activate it by flipping the slide switch on or pressing the switch. Do both several times in combination and you will hear an exciting range of sounds as if a space war is raging. So that was that one. I feel like we should try another one, and that one's really big. Let's try, we did a sounds one. Let's try a touch light. We're going to try this touch light. It is experiment number 18 on here. And then I'm just going to kind of wrap this up. Circuits is so much fun. The kids really love circuits. Every time I bring them in, they're like, oh, when I tell them I'm going to be replacing things, they're like, oh, you're not going to get rid of our circuits, are you? And no, I'm just going to bring you I'm going to bring you a new kit. And this is what I'm going to do. And circuits is a favorite for sure. So we're going to do the touch light. So I'm going to start gathering my pieces. I need my batteries. I need my U3. I need a Q1, which is a triangular piece. I need a whistle chip. A whistle chip is what this says. That must be the whistle chip. I need a switch that slides back and forth. I'm going to need my red light. It looks like I need a 5. Guess I should have put all these away. I need a 5. A couple of 3s. A 4. Possibly a dot. It's showing me a dot in here. A couple of 2s. Sometimes on circuits we have to build our circuit as far as layer wise. All right, these should be all my pieces that I need to do this experiment with. Okay, so I'm going to start building. So I'm going to put this more in the center. And again, you can follow the grid. It's kind of hard for me to show you the grid, so I'm just kind of putting it wherever. But there is a grid on this plastic piece that you can follow. I am going to put my 5 here. I have a 4 that's here, showing 2 number 1s. I am going to put this here. My red light attaches here. I have a 2 that goes here. This piece is coming off of this. So my whistle goes underneath. And this piece goes on top of all of those. I have a 3 that comes across here. Oh no, it has 2 2s, sorry. So I have a 2 that goes here. There's my 1. And I have another 2 that goes on top. Here's where I need my other number 1. I have a switch that goes here. And I have a 3 that goes here. So I guess I don't need that other 3. So I built, does not take long to build these. So I was able to build it, and we're doing 18, this one here. And you can see it looks just like the picture. So I'm going to read what it tells me to do. And it says tap the whistle chip and the LED flickers. Tap again and the LED may flicker for a longer time. See how long you can keep the light on. So I'm going to turn this on. and it is not flickering. Tap the whistle chip. Oh, I have this upside down. Positives and negatives matter, but evidently not in this scenario. All right, am I missing something? So here's where we go back through and we check all of our connections and make sure that everything is connected. Okay. And it is not turning on. I'm not sure why. I don't think there's another light in here we can use. It's just the red light. Making sure all of our batteries, which I already did, are in place. Well, hopefully that's not a broken piece. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure what happened on that experiment. It does not want to work. I'm not really sure why. I'm going to flip it back. But it should be turning on our light. All right, let's try a different. Let's try a red and white control light. Sorry about that. Not a very good review. I probably just put it together wrong, which happens. Or it's possible that one of these pieces is damaged. So we're going to try a red and white control. So I'm going to put this up here, grab another piece. All right, so I've got a 3 that goes here with a 2. An RV type. That's going to go here. And I have a 2 that's connecting that. Sorry about that. I don't know why it wasn't working right. We have a push switch. This one's a little bit bigger. It goes there. This goes here. We have a lamp. And that's not our lamp. This is our lamp, and it's going to come out to here. So I need a 5, a 4, and we're going to do the D1 light, which has an S1 underneath. And a 2. Oh, okay. So we can see this controls our light over there. Ah. So by turning it on, yeah, I must have just put the other one together wrong. So sorry about that. But by turning it on, I did this bottom one here. Or no, I didn't. I did the top, number 16, the red and white control light. So you can see how it's built. And if I turn it on, I'm able to use this bar to control my red light. And if I turn that off, I can turn the bar up and control. So there's my white light and my red light, which I can fade in and out. And my white light. So this was all about snap circuits. You can see there's a lot of parts in here. And there's a huge book of experimenting that you can do. I must have just put that other one together incorrectly. I don't know why it wasn't coming on. And again, it could be possible that that piece has been damaged. But I really encourage you to give snap circuits a try. There's a lot of awesome things in here that the kids can do. Hey, thanks so much for joining me in a Snap Circuits reveal and review. I highly recommend it. Great for fine motor skills, problem solving, critical thinking, thinking outside of the box, things along those lines. So let's see what our next circuit is. Welcome back. We are ready to do electricity and magnetic. This is a combination kit, and inside of our book, it gives us a bunch of different instructions for all the pieces that we have in here. So let's just kind of dump out some of this stuff and see what we're working with here. So we have a lot of different pieces, and this I know comes off. So we have a battery pack that has our batteries in it, ready for us to go. We have a bunch of magnetic type pieces, little squares, screws, all kinds of little pieces with this kit. This kit did come in a box, and the box wasn't very usable as far as being able to store these items, so I just put them all in one bag. So we're going to kind of just open up and see what we can come up with as far as an experiment. So this does say, let's see if it has an age group on here. Doesn't really have an age group, but I had kindergartners that were able to look at the picture and make things happen. So I'm going to say it's going to be at least 5 years and up. But I want to try, we're going to try that. Okay. So I'm going to get it all out here. And what's nice is it has a picture. So I'm going to get my main piece. I need both my lights. I'm going to need my fan. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to build this. So I've got this piece here that is going to go into that piece, which means that the fan is going to go into, so everything just kind of snaps together. It seems to work pretty well as far as getting our pieces together. Have that there. Looks like it's a matter of seconds and you have something here. I'm gonna go with my green light, another square. And this connects in here. Perfect. So this piece I built follows that piece. Okay. And now I'm going to take my wires. Now it shows it as a green and a red, but it came with a blue and a red. So we're going to use our blue and our red. So the blue wire is here. That goes there. It's kind of like a positive and negative type of thing. And there we go. You can, I'm going to move us here. You can clearly see the fan is going, the lights are on, and it was very simple to create. So if I unplug this, I no longer have lights on or a fan. But just by having it there, that is pretty cool. All right, let's try another experiment here. I'm going to take some of this off. This looks like it has a push, and that's just for the fan. All right. So let's try something else. Let's try to build this. It came like in pieces, so we are just going to put those pieces to use. This did come with a stringed piece, which I have seen, but I don't see it now. Check the bag. There's nothing in the bag. But it did come with a string. You could just get a string. And actually, no, it's an actual piece. It's interesting. So that is a piece that apparently we are missing. And this goes on here, I do believe. Okay. Making sure it's not in something else. Okay. Well, we will have to go away from that and go to something else. But that is one that I'll have to look for because we should have that piece. I don't know where it went. Let's see what other kind of experiment we can do with this real quick. Let's try that. Pretty basic and easy, right? So we should get a light to come on in the fan as well. Actually, yeah, let's do that real quick. And then I want to work with our little generator that came with it. So here's my batteries. I'm going to take apart the item that I had together earlier. And I'm just going to connect these pieces where they go. Okay. Circuits are so fun. I mean, I could sit here and play with circuits all day. Oh, okay. So that automatically comes on because we have a complete circuit all the way around. But now if we want to get the fan to do something, then we got to put our positive and negative on here. And if you don't want to actually connect it, you could just touch it and you can see that our fan is going. This is a really fun kit. Very simple. All right, let's try this generator and then we're going to be done with this one. I would highly recommend it. The only downfall of this particular kit is that it does have a lot of pieces. So, I mean, it probably wouldn't even hurt to maybe buy yourself a couple of these just so you have them. We're going to try to get a fan going with the generator. It probably wouldn't hurt to have a couple of these. That way you can have replacement parts in case you're missing some. Excuse me. So we are going to go with our generator. We need our red piece and our blue piece that connect there. And then we're going to grab a hold of our fan. We're going to get all this stuff out of the way. Okay. And we're going to connect this. So this is going to go, oh wait. Yeah. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. And then if we crank it, you can see how the fan's going. That is so neat. Now I wonder what happens if I replace this with a light. Oh, that's not the light I was trying to. Let's get a green light. I'd imagine if we crank it, yeah, it's going to turn our light on. See our light going on? So not only does this kit have it where you can use a battery pack, but you can also use the handheld generator, which gets you those results as well. This is a really, really fun kit. It has a lot of different experiments in it. Downfall would be that you do have small pieces. So you might want to even purchase yourself 2 of these. That way you have backup pieces for them. And again, we bought all this on Amazon. It does not cost that much for you to purchase one. So I mean, definitely purchase one, but if you want those replacement parts, I would get two of them. So thanks for joining me on a circuit session. They make tons of these different ones as well. This is all of the lights and fans, but they have sounds and all kinds of different ones from the same company. So this was electricity and magnetic. I hope you enjoyed the reveal and review. I highly recommend any kind of circuits that you can do with the kids that's getting them thinking. So thanks, guys. See you next time.
Well, thank you for being a part of Fun with Robotics, working with circuits, doing a little bit of a reveal and review on that. And just to clarify and make sure everybody understands that I am all about the circuits. So you would not be disappointed if you got yourself some kits to try these out. And we do have these at the library as well. So that is an option for you too. Um, um, Here real soon. So I just wanted to show you some of the other circuit projects that are available out there. This doesn't even come remotely close to what is actually available out there. I've included just a few different types on here, but there are several more types out there. So you could just Google that as well and find some of those different kits that meet a little bit more of what you want to learn. So I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to do this reveal and review with me. And I look forward in the next session of Fun with Robotics. Hey, thanks everybody.